Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Salute to every single one of y'all, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of your dad mode, dad hat. I don't want to hear nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my favorite joints, actually. One of my old beat-up joints. Gyms, Mr. Stop Being Dirty, you know, pop and hit the fool. Then I drop my kids to school. It's school mode, you know what I'm saying? It's early. Actually waiting for my daughter to finish getting dressed right now. About to drop them off and then get on with my day. I see a lot of the people commenting out there, people talking out there, you know what I'm saying? And I get my cut on Monday, you know what I'm saying? Let it scruff out a little bit, let it get a little scruff. But I hear y'all talking, everybody's talking about this URL app and the sabotage and they trying to do this, they trying to do that. And I know, I mean, I let it sit. Some subjects I let sit for a day or whatever the case may be. I let that joint, I heard and I seen like everybody talking or whatever the case may be. But I will say this, you know what I'm saying? They just did an app update or whatever the case may be. I still do have the app for now. And, you know, they're updating things and people's records are getting updated. You know, Beasley voice, they're updating things and the records are getting updated. And the reason why I say that is because not only did Eazy Block Captain's record get messed up, it was like other people, you know what I'm saying? I think they said they had Twerk Beat and Surf and a lot of other battle things that didn't happen in certain battles, whatever the case may be. So when I hear and see that, and I spoke to like a person from like either both parties or close to it, you know what I'm saying? And Eazy wasn't too much tripping about it because he felt like it would get updated. And then whoever else I spoke to was saying, you know, it's an update, it's an update, you know what I mean? So it's no compromise in that regard, you know. And I really don't, you know, I talk about whatever league. If URL is doing good, cool. If RBE is doing good, Chrome doing good, if a pay-per-view is fucked up or whatever the case may be, I'm going to talk about it. I don't care whose league is what, you know what I'm saying? King Bao, I still ain't got my shit back yet. King Bao, did the motherfucking VOD drop yet? Is the battles out? I just care so little about that event that I haven't even been checking. I don't know if these niggas put the VOD on. I don't know if anything, you know what I'm saying? But back to URL, you know what I'm saying? They're updating the app, trying to make things better. You know, they got a lot of complaints. People was complaining about the app, the quality of the app, the contents on the app. I just feel like when it comes to it, cool. If you're going to drop content there, you're going to drop content there. But I just want to be able to, like, you know, the playing screen where you minimize it and you can have it on the corner. I don't want to be like, if I'm on URL's app, that's the only thing I could do. Like, I'm busy as shit. Like, I don't have time to just sit there and watch one thing all the time. Can we minimize it? If we're adding suggestions out there, can we have the play picture for picture? Can you minimize that shit? I love battle rap. I love what they doing, but I don't have time to sit here and listen to these niggas for 2-3 hours in a row. I need to be able to minimize it and keep on doing the things that I'm doing. That's just my simple request. Maybe it'll come, maybe it won't. Yeah, like I said, so people's records are being updated. Eazy's records will probably be updated or whatever the case may be. Now, I guess it's reflecting him being 9-3 or whatever the case may be. We all know, you know, if you want to, this is how I personally feel. If you want to say there's a debate in the chess battle, you know, if you want to debate that or go either way with it, I'm not tripping. I think there's people talking about the Calico battle. I felt like Cal, you know, first round's debatable. I felt like Cal got it, and I felt like Eazy got the rest of the battle. And throughout his URL run, I really don't. I know people saying the Danny joint, you know what I'm saying? That was a fire battle, though. But on the app, they had Eazy winning by a lot. And I know he lost to Fonz in the tournament. But I don't know. I'm not really like jumping off the conspiracy theory ledge yet. Like, oh, they did this. It's their fault. I ain't got that in me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's too early. Maybe I should start blogging a little earlier so I won't have that in me. But I actually sat down and thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they know how much of a public guy this man is, and I know they're not gonna jump out the window and just fucking sabotage his record for the sake of it, because people will be going crazy. You don't think people will be going crazy? They watching. And I will say this. The reason why I'm only really talking about it is, I got like 3 or 4 people on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, _fly. I don't know who they are. I couldn't even tell you, you know what I'm saying? They're good, like, I know who they are, you know what I'm saying? I talk to them every day as far as, like, different folks. They send me everything that goes on in battle rap. These niggas, I'm about to, like, make these niggas interns or something. They send me everything. I don't even have to look for news no more. Every fucking Hip Hop Is Real video that comes out, they send everything. I didn't even know. It gets to a point now where the fans are like, they want to see certain shit in the news, so they'll send it to me, and then I'll cipher through shit and I'll determine what I want to use and shit. But shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Keep it coming. I ain't tripping. Listen. Hey. Keep it coming. I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? As far as the John and Eazy goes, I got a little bit of a, I still feel the same as far as, you know, whether if it was John, but John, I did watch his interview, and I will say this, if that's what he's going to do or willing to do, if he's got a sponsor, he's saying, you know, a sponsor that's going to put the bread up to make that battle happen, he's going to stand behind his bet and shit like that, I'm going to respect him enough to be like, yo, you going to make it happen, make it happen. I'm not going to jump out there and be like, yo, this is a dump. Like, in the beginning, when I first heard about it, I thought John was willing to invest his own bread into it, but he's basically saying it's going to be a sponsored battle. There'll be bread on the floor and shit from there. I can respect that. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I do respect his confidence. And I think all of the media and the bloggers who was talking about it was basically saying, yo, this nigga's on fire right now. If that's what you want to do with your bread, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not tripping. Who am I to tell a motherfucker who to bet and who to put their bread against? Listen, I've seen John get in crazy bags before. I've seen John beat people. I've seen John be very dangerous. I have seen this. We cannot act like this in his career. You know what I'm saying? I, for one, personally just felt like at this time right here, I don't think he can beat him. You know what I'm saying? That's not hating. That's not starting a narrative. That's just basically my opinion about a battle based off of everything that I've seen. Watching this man battle in person, watching this man battle online, watching this man battle on the app. I done seen every kind that you could have as far as with the Black Captain battles. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure I've seen John battle live before. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, 2-on-2 or something. Yeah, he's been around too fucking long. I've definitely seen him battle in some regards. But I know what he can do, though. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do. And I won't sit there and be like, yo, he has zero chance, because especially if it's on bullpen. Have you niggas been to Atlanta before? He get a lot of love and respect in Atlanta, but I feel like Eazy's at a point in his career where if he battles even in Atlanta, he's going to bring a crowd with him. People will come to see him. I dropped a tweet the other day that asked, who is the hottest battle rapper right now? I just asked from my own regard. And now I'm asking y'all to jump in the comments and please let me know, who do you feel like is currently the hottest battle rapper? It could be male and female, however you feel. Remember, this is not a narrative. This is not a, you know, I'm not embellishing you guys or making you guys make your own decisions. Just who you think has got the wave right now. Finally, Bad Newz versus Payne. Yo, y'all gotta watch Bad Newz versus Payne on Rare Breed Entertainment. To me, this is just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I did watch the battle. I saw it, first of all. I saw it there. And in the Blue Room, whatever the case may be. Shout out to Rare Breed. I did see it there. But when I watched it again on YouTube last night, yo, they was really wilding. They was wilding. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got time to sit down and break down every single bar today. If SP want to get with me and we could do it sometime later on in the week or the weekend or whatever the case may be, I'm down to do that too. But that new energy and that what they was doing in that room was electric. You know what I'm saying? Bad Newz was spazzing all three. Payne had shit all three. I did get a battle to Bad Newz 2-1. I don't have it at 30. I had Payne with some phenomenal moments. He said that one joint, you gonna take murder outside and treat him like the nigga that shot you. Treat the nigga that shot you like the nigga that shot you. Talk your shit. That was fire. Fire. Want to see some more Payne. I think he's battling Coach Coleon next or whatever the case may be. And shout out to the whole everything they got going on Rare Breed. And I want to see Bad Newz back again too. I do have this to say, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with Bad Newz and what he does, and I might blog on this in another blog later, but he's starting to get a little hot right now as far as like what he's doing in his career. And he's the type of person that I could see URL trying to come snatch. I ain't gonna hold you. I could see them trying to come snatch him and bring him to URL, but I will say this, every time I've seen, and this is no disrespect to nobody, when I've seen Bad Newz on URL, he just fits into like a middle of the pack guy. He never really took off and had that next level of super stardom. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So if you go over there, I'm not saying you are. You know what I'm saying? This is just a conspiracy theory. Once you start getting a little hot, niggas try to come get you. If you go over there, not saying you are, just know that, you know what I mean? I don't know if the looks is going to be the same, because ARP takes his time with different MCs. He'll build them with a specific process and get them the looks that they need. Even when you look at like a dude like Jag. Jag is on fire right now. Jag died versus Ill Will. In a lot of leagues, in a lot of scenarios, they wouldn't even bring the person back, or they wouldn't even care about him no more. They wouldn't be able to work with him. He specifically worked with him to get him to the level that he's at right now. So I'm just saying, I loved what you did versus Payne. You was wildin', you know. Put Payne in Payne. Now he feeling himself. I did like that shit. And I ain't got no notes. These are just bars. Put Payne in Payne. Now he full of himself. Whoa. I'm just saying, if that is the case, just be careful, because the grass always looks greener. You know, when they say the grass look greener, some shit. You niggas know, I don't understand the saying, man. You know what I mean? But I did like that battle. If you haven't got a chance, make sure you peep that. Make sure you peep the Rosenberg Raw versus Jjdd joint. You know what I mean? I've been focusing a lot of my attention on when I recap and talk about certain battles. I recap a lot of the shit that's going to be on YouTube. I'm sorry. I used to recap every single battle and all these battles that was on the app. Niggas wasn't even watching them. Niggas wasn't even seeing them. So I focus I shift, you know, to YouTube. You know what I mean? To YouTube. The shit that I know people is going to see. I'll still recap some app releases, like if it's fire or if it's fire battle, it's a good back and forth. Niggas do their thing and it's something worth talking about, yeah. But every single one, no, I'm not doing that. I ain't got time. And plus, they don't even want us to do it. They don't want us using your footage. If we put your footage in the joint, they're going to pull a video down and shit like that. So I ain't really gonna got time for it. But other than that, man, stay up. I will holler at you guys in a second. I appreciate every single one of y'all that watch this content, whether religiously or in passing. You know what I'm saying? I just did it out here because once I go inside, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And about to drop my daughter off to school anyway. Y'all stay up, gang.